Laura Trump, who's originally from North Carolina, has kind of toyed with the idea of running there before. She would essentially clear the primary field. Whether she would actually run or not, I'm kind of skeptical.
Welcome to The Debrief, where we talk with the Washington Examiner's top journalists about the headlines they're covering and where the story's going next. I'm Sarah Bedford, and I'm here with magazine editor David Mark. David, the 2026 midterms, the landscape is already coming into focus, and North Carolina Republican Senator Thom Tillis has said he's not running for re-election. Why is that?
Yeah, Tillis has had his clashes with President Donald Trump over a range of issues. He actually voted against the One Big Beautiful Bill, the Trump policy bill, whatever you want to call it, one of only two Republicans to do so. That puts him on the outs with Republicans in Congress. It would have been difficult to survive a Republican primary on that. He also had a tough general election, so he'll be out after 12 years in the Senate.
Is this an easy potential pickup opportunity for Democrats, or it's North Carolina is still considered maybe a purple state? There was a Democrat who won a statewide race there in 2024, or is this still an uphill battle for Democrats, do you think?
I think it's tough for Democrats, but certainly possible. The best Democratic recruit would be the former governor, Roy Cooper, who Democrats have been trying to lure into the race. Seems like he's moving in that direction. Ironically, Republicans might be better off without Tillis there because of his clashes with Trump. It kind of depresses the MAGA base. You might say they might be better off just getting somebody who's an undiluted Trump supporter, put him out there, and see who wins in what's effectively an evenly split state.
So do you think, because of that dynamic, that Tillis's opposition to Trump made him a tough sell to North Carolina Republicans, that Trump would be helpful to the party if he got involved in the primary and anointed a successor? Or do you think Trump would be wise to stay out of this one?
Well, there's one successor who would loom all over, potential successor. That would be Trump, the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, who's originally from North Carolina, has kind of toyed with the idea of running there before. She would essentially clear the primary field. Whether she would actually run or not, I'm kind of skeptical. Even Trump made some interesting remarks about this on his flight recently down to Florida to look at the new federal facility there, saying, well, she actually lives in Florida. She hasn't been in North Carolina for a long time. Kind of an odd thing to say. Also, she would have to file a financial disclosure form. She might not be so interested in doing that. So we have no idea if she's going to run or not. If she doesn't, though, it is a wide open Republican field. And yeah, Trump's endorsement would carry a lot of weight.
Is there anyone catching your eye in the mix of names being discussed for that primary?
There's a bunch of Republican House members who don't have much name recognition statewide. Like there's a freshman Congressman, Pat Harrigan. He's a former military officer, Addison McDowell. People, most even political junkies, have probably never heard of. So there's not really one standout Republican in North Carolina, but there's a pretty deep bench.
Well, David, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You can get more from David and the rest of the political team at washingtonexaminer.com.